Good evening, my recovery life seven peeps. I just want to thank everyone for following, liking, sharing my stuff. I really can't do it without you guys. Eventually, I want this channel to be a place where people can receive a word of motivation. I want to be able to motivate people to get clean. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me. I was struggling with addiction for a very long time and I'm sober and I want to help people. But I'm over here at the bus stop waiting for my kids. And I just wanted to talk about the health aspect of addiction and what it does to you, man. For a long time, I was in active addiction, and toward the end of my run, I started noticing my bone weakening in my mouth, and pieces of my teeth was falling out when I was brushing my teeth in the morning. Um, all that was from years of active addiction. And I wanted to talk about it as a sensitive subject for me. But, yesterday when I was taking pictures of my daughters, they asked me, Dad, why do you not smile in your pictures anymore? And that's one of the reasons, addiction stole that away from me. Eventually I would love to get it fixed, because it really does bother me. Like when I look over my videos to edit and post them, I see my teeth as I talk, and it's just like, oh man, sometimes I want to cry, because now it's like it's hard for me to eat certain things now, because my teeth are so sensitive. Every time I bite down on something hard, it hurts. Every time I drink something cold, it hurts. And as you can imagine, my teeth wasn't always like this. My front tooth is almost completely disintegrated. There's really nothing left of it. Um, Man, if you're out there and you're struggling with addiction like I was, please, get the help you need, and if you don't know where to start, you can start at your local emergency room and just let them know that you're struggling with addiction and you need help, and they will guide you to the right people. I don't know where certain people are at, but I'm in Connecticut right now, so I normally go to like Yale or St. Rayfields, and they always helped me when I needed it. You know, other than the teeth and the receding gums and the weakening bones, I was suffering from a lot of swelling my hands, my legs. Um, I can't really walk. Let's say I couldn't walk to certain places that were too far away because I would run out of breath. You know, um, I just lost motivation in everything. And I started doing things that I wouldn't normally do. And going to stores, stealing stuff to sell it. That's not me. And that's another reason. One of the reasons why I stopped too. You know, Toward the end of my addiction, I started doing things like I said I wouldn't normally do. But that's addiction for you. You do things out of the ordinary. People start looking at you like, damn, he's really starting to do that now. That's not me. I've hurt a lot of people, my family, my wife, my children. My son got the brunt of my addiction. And I thank God every single day that he didn't come out like rebellious, like some kids would do. Like, oh well, f that. My dad don't care. Why should I? So I'm really lucky on that part that he's staying in school and he's doing what he has to do. My two little girls are 9 and 10, and they're young, but they know. Kids aren't stupid, especially kids nowadays. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. It's short, sweet, and to the point. But like I always say, if nobody told you they love you today, I love you guys. And please, if you are struggling with addiction or mental health, there is help out there. Just try to find it and try to save yourself, because we fight this demon every single day, and a lot of people aren't lucky. A lot of people die every day from overdose, and we came out this fight. Well, I came out this fight alive. Addiction didn't take me out. That means God has a bigger plan for me. you know. So, keep on moving forward. Don't give up. Because if you made it this far, God got a plan for you guys too. Like I always say, if nobody said they love you today, I love you guys. Please like, subscribe. Like I said, I can't do this without you guys. And I'll see you in the next video.